Yo, how's it going, everyone? We are back 2 hours after the scheduled release. We finally have the Xbox version downloaded and installed and ready to go. The Lake House, long awaited second DLC for Alan Wake 2. And yeah, we're not going to waste any time. We are just going to go ahead and jump in. Yep, that's fine. That's only going to be related to Night Springs, so all right.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 6, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Well, it's that gate that you could buzz and nothing happens in the main game.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep your eyes peeled. Return addendum. The Lake House.
Agent Kieran Estevez requesting entry.
Let me in. Let me in.
I don't have time for
Let
this.
me in. Shake the fence. Estevez's ID card.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me.
Do that. Okay, that's how you run. I have a gun.
The Lake House was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Taking a quick look around. Looks like there's not really anything to see out here though. Alright.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No?
Yes, the inside is very control aesthetic.
And welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the
Exactly,
proper
she's
safety
thrilled to be
protocols.
there.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Why, yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
I just dubbed over it. Excellent.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Good stuff. Oh, can we go in there?
It's locked.
Nope. Does she not have a torch? Daily stand-up. Gotta make sure we look around for all the hidden lore and other clues of other presences. What's this? The Lake House Daily. HQ still dark. Pie was good. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. HQ still dark. Not allergy bad. No beer. The artist is something. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time cancelled.
Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
Okay. Placement keycard request form. Required clearance. The highest one. I forgot what it's called. My old card went missing. How would I know if it's stolen or lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them? If you're so concerned with this, I'm the head of research. I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the next work day.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down.
Update computer password reset policy.
Changing passwords, huh?
Must be reset daily. I recommend using a permanent set of digits at the beginning of your password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant dates. Do not use birthdays, the current date, etc. Passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. So, they say not to use the date, but did he just do that anyway because he's lazy? So September is what, the 9th? So try 09 14 23 quickly, just see if that does anything.
Come on.
It won't be the other way round, will it?
That's not right.
No, okay. Well, it's worth a try.
An
Don't know if there's
experiment.
going to be any other more information
bodes
like
well.
in here about what it would be. Although there's a 38 there, which is also highlighted. Science fact of the day. So 38 could be the number that gets added onto the end. But what will be the 4 numbers that are the same all the time? Don't tell me they brought a new artist. I mean, yeah, it could be. That'd be interesting. See if there's any other clues. What's over here? That's my fellow head of the lake house. Okay. What's this? So he got his doctorate. Special service certificate. Oh, it's from Thingy. Casper Darling, head of research. That's the guy, isn't that the guy from the videos? That's played by Alan's voice actor. Yeah. See, look, there's another thing. There's a date highlighted there, July 18th. Is when the facility is completed. So July is what, the 7th month? So that'd be 07, 18, 38 maybe. Did I say 18? Oh, that was to unlock my... Oh, nice. There you go. Yeah, I figured because that's on one of those daily like turn calendars. So that's the number of the day, and so the permanent 4 numbers was the date that the facility was completed. So we did all of that just from looking around. I don't actually know. That might just have been literally what we had to do, because I don't know if there is anything else to do. But we'll still have a look around.
That's handy.
Oh, nice. We got a map. That is handy. Hacker man, exactly. Using them IT skills. Anything else? Anything around here? What's this? FBC personnel. The oldest house. Oldest house is still under active lockdown. I wonder if I can't remember when the events of Control and like Jesse getting there and kind of taking over and stuff. I can't remember when that timeline, when that happens in relation to the Alan Wake stuff. Like it's already happened by now, right? Because they do mention the fact that like HQ is still dark. So is it like, is the HQ locked down because all of that stuff is going on at the same time as this, or I can't really remember if they say specifically. Okay, so I could call the lift, which I could have done before. I'm assuming the thing in the office unlocked this door. So what's in here?
This should come in handy.
Security clearance keycard. Okay. See, I wonder if that is optional. We'll get some extra things or juicy lore by having that. Control was after... Yeah. That's what I thought. Because I know the game came out after, but yeah, timeline-wise it should be before all this. What? Peak cat content on the desk? Or in the office? Did I not see it? Yeah. Here. Peak content, let's go. Alright, so... Oh, right, so yeah, we would have had to anyway. Because, well, what happens if I use mine? It doesn't do anything. So yeah, we did have to get the key card. Oh god, so where do we go? We're already there, I assume. So... start at -1, I guess?
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
Double 1.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Where's the fucking elevator?
Okay.
Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, you're not smart?
I like the fact there's like paint everywhere. Sub-level 1. Painting production. Oh, that's why. Creepy noises all around me. Well, yeah, this is the thing I had to remember last time. How do I get into my inventory? Why? Yeah, I need to move the camera for Alan Wake. Otherwise I can't see like any of my inventory.
Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Plugging it in should turn the lights on.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon. Can't open it from the side.
Damn. What is it? I want it.
I wish they'd make these things lighter. The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
That is true, I am. Whereabouts?
At least the elevator's back.
Is it this one? The only annoying thing about now that she's turned the lights on is it's still kind of dark, but she's put her torch away. And I can't see. In the corner with the lamps. Is it that? There we go. I knew one of the buttons had to be the flashlight. It's B. Or circle if you're on PlayStation.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
So I can't go in there just yet. I don't like the fact that it constantly sounds like there are things around me. Doors over here that I do, or over here is the only place I haven't gone. Threshold linking experiment. A stable link between our reality and that of the redacted. Progress is good. Our teams are reporting high confidence that successful connection will soon be possible. Utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals. Unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we've gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. So they can't just force people to make art to do a thing. It has to be, the art itself has to be genuine, has to like mean something, which makes sense because obviously like Alan's work, Thomas's work and stuff, it was all made by them for a reason, not made just to be something that exists, right? So they can't just churn out art that will do something, which is interesting. Work has already proceeded. Immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. Our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. So yeah, who is Subject P? While no pieces of his have yet yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages, his proven status as a para-utilitarian make his work the most suitable research material. Interesting. Various avenues of research. Research into nursery rhymes. Oh yeah, of course. That was the thing we saw in like the main game. As an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with Cauldron Lake threshold. Nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. The camera's team being reassigned. They'll continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside of the lake house. So yeah, obviously we saw that in the main game. That's cool. Okay. Hey, it's one of these things. They're like control shelters, and it serves as a nice light place. These are all dotted around all over the place in the oldest house. Oh, knock that tray over. That's done something.
First off,
Yes,
a huge
it's our boy.
thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team.
Yes,
I
he
wanted
was
to
actually
come in
here.
person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Dr. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impact. Oh, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get your clearance, of course, but that would...
I think we did see that.
You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking, so... The shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
Nice. All right. Oh, like I say, we wanted lore, and we're getting it. So that button moved some of the paintings, I guess. Is it like can I get to somewhere I couldn't get to before now? Maybe. Yeah, I couldn't get over here before. Massive sphere. That could be. Yeah, we encountered a lot of interesting. Oh yeah, see, it moved a painting in front of this door.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action.
Ah! Weird paint men. Oh god. Doesn't have any effect. What am I to do? Well, on to the next one, I guess. Yeah, I probably need that other weapon, but we can't open the door from the other side. We need a level 2 key card.
6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take
Like
6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold. Hold. Hold.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down. You need to cease all hostility right now. News? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Maybe stop saying.
So am I still on this floor technically?
Angry living paintings are not typically
What happens if I try
on
to
the
go back
Cauldron
to
Lake
minus
bingo
2?
card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
Yeah, wait, what?
Fucking elevator.
I guess the elevator takes me where I need to go. Page development. I'm liking this whole, like, because everything looks like the inside of the oldest house, like, because obviously it's their base, they built it, but like, I do like that return to the Control, like, aesthetic, but walking around it with like the Alan Wake engine.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots. For himself.
Interesting.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
So they... Because we're assuming, I would assume anyway, that Alan didn't actually write those, and obviously this area was called page development. So they somehow like recreating creating their own Alan pages. That's interesting. Impetus study the writing of Redacted. I wonder who that is. Remus will study on focusing Redacted in his work with Marmont, so it's probably the other guy, the painter. Staff will be notified regarding their project assignment. If you have any questions, contact me. Oh, I'll play that.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic.
Interesting.
The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been a clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Interesting. So, anything interesting in here? What is this? Refinement process. Automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. Pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. Most basic criteria must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing using pages in the Lake House possession as reference. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing using pages in the Lake House as reference. Content mimic the typical content of his writing using the ones they have in possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Interesting. Can it be that? I mean, not that it would be easy to do, but can it be that easy? Can they create a machine that can just do that? That's crazy.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Initial findings report. Edward Franklin Booker. Born in New York, married.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped,
unsuccessful.
stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
And then so that's the wife. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books.
There was a crack.
Are they the
lake
2 people
house.
that are
The Marmonts had let the lake
that Saga
in,
meets, the people
but
that
the
were in
water
the woods?
could not flow.
Is it them?
It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art.
Just that couple,
just
and they kept
content
the
for the experiment.
like cult symbol thing, didn't they? Can't remember if they said anything about like a true crime book or something. I don't know, it's another one of these.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the
Oh
Typewriters.
god.
Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
To security clearance door.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the
Hartman.
Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Interesting. Content of weak manuscript. 5 pages from manuscripts involving Cauldron Lake AWE. Reference. To Diana Marmont. Pages recently found summarizes my life and Jules. Husband and co-researcher has turned us into characters for his story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotional prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. The reports are passed in the Bureau, but also details and their thoughts that an outside reporter would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far to have dictated my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behaviour, personality? Disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. Firmly believe that I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love or animosity are theirs to control? Okay. Typewriter. This is another level 2 door. Wants to get me that level 2 key card. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake. From redacted in the 80 days continues to be unsuccessful. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Wake's agent refused to discuss client matters. Redacted. No useful information. Interesting. Explore alternative sources of information. Depending on the typewriter and two Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. So it's going to be launched into the brand and type of ink used in the typewriter. I mean, I guess they're trying everything. You would assume that it doesn't really matter the make and model of the typewriter. It's more about, as we saw for that previous file, the actual art itself. Oh, batteries. Okay. I'm not going to go and check. I'm not going to run along and check every single one of these desks to see if there's anything on any of them. So I'll be here for a minute. More paint.
Never say no to extra firepower.
Well, that doesn't do anything as far as I know. God. Yeah, that's true. If the cause of the issue is paint everywhere, we just need Artie to come and clean it up. So I can go that way. Or is that where? No. That is where I just came from, yeah. I got turned around into a circle. That's where I just came from.
Back where I started. Spatial
Oh.
usually observes the law of three.
It's the same stuff though, right? Yeah. Usually obeys the law of three, so I have to just do it 3 times.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
I was going to say, this is going to be
compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled.
different. Yeah, Anto, how's it going? No, I didn't try the light, but I couldn't remember how to do it. It's one of the bumpers, isn't
doubled
it?
and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
This is cool though, I like this. Wait, is this different? It is. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll attempt it the next time we see something.
Out of control. The pressure kept building.
She's
Shadow is here.
oh, good one. Ah! I think I brought a flashlight. I said this and I accidentally turned it off. Oh, there the actual shadow is. dodge? I think it was. Oops. This is not how the story goes. Burn an enemy's tightly shield away to his force point. Yeah. Yeah, there was a dodge. Is it one? Is it the other one? Yep. This is why I literally was joking when I was setting it up earlier. I said to Bill, I was like, how do you play Alan Wake 2 again? Flashbang minutes. No, come out of the inventory. And then I take it. So tanky. Did I just not reload, or?
This contrived overlap refounded on itself.
Shadow is here. Brought to that lake.
find me that level 2 key card. Again.
Loop 3.
Yep.
Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. Science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? What does it mean?
What am I? I love the fact that this room resets each time. No, that was empty this time.
I keep coming back to this page.
Oh, that's interesting. Room's like infinitely long in that direction. It's like in the Shadow World, really. You can't actually go that far. That's crazy. So yeah, the edges of the room have just like disappeared.
Locked. Maybe there's another way in. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Oh, because you have to get that over to there. Interesting.
Won't open without power.
That's not all. Okay. This is the other side of that door. Interesting. So I have to flick that switch to get rid of the pipe. Now I can take this. So it's just another one of these. Is it not real? Couldn't I have just taken that other one? Or do they both have to be powered? Alright, so they're both on. I don't know if it matters that that switch is still on. But... no power. Alright, do I have to do the thing again? Yeah, because now those wires are fixed. Yeah, nice. Look, now there's a hallway here.
You again.
No.
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here.
This is more.
Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there.
Yeah.
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmots clogging his head.
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
So is this like the result
It's
of the
fixated
painting
on
that
the
they forced that
marmots.
guy to make or something?
What
Is
did
that
they do?
This crazy thing. What did they do? Essentially, I tried to go back to -2 again.
A threshold is the connection between a
See what
foreign
happens.
reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 2.
Level-wide lockdown.
Oh yeah, here's where I wanted to
Please
go.
remain calm.
Why did I want to come back here again? I can't remember.
Level
Oh,
one.
wasn't it because the only thing that was here last
Please
time was the
remain calm.
corridor with the painting? Yeah, when I first came to level 2, it was just the corridor with the painting. And I tried to go back to level 2 and it took me to level 3.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Yeah, there's some guy laying there on the floor. But he did. Oh. This is a spooky bad person. Security. It's locked. Oh god, yeah. So I'm gonna end up opening these doors and they're gonna come out.
Oh, there's the elevator. How do I get in?
Oh yeah, it's down at the end of that hallway. So level 3. There's a projector. I must know. I need all the lore. I've got to find a level 3 key card. Alright, so I went past the flare apparently. Just popping into a frame there in the window. Another dead guy. Yeah, Gleason. It ended up being about an hour after it was supposed to be out that it came out for Xbox, and then it didn't take that long to download, but I recorded a video for the main channel and sorted out something else while I was waiting. So by the time all that was finished, I thought it was better to just wait a little bit longer and then go live on the hour. Okay, so this door should be locked, but is just missing. Got another safe room. Aha!
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
Let's go. Level 2. You know straight where we're going with that, don't you?
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Yeah. From painting session on redacted. Black circular shape among yellow lines. Lone tree at night. Empty road in a forest. A small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Interesting. Look at the other side. 3 uneven circles. Grey vertical lines. Shapes like the sky under the sea. Black void. Large variety of black spirals. Interesting. Brown shape with horns. Like possibly a deer or elk. Like a deer. Deer fest. Interesting. So what the heck is the... in here that would help me with the passcode. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forget, was a week from this Friday. So that's got to be the code, right? So a week from this Friday. 9/14/23. Password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Although, how do I know which day was... Which one's fine? Trisha... Anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. That was yesterday. Void is 4/4. Is there a calendar somewhere? Because it says a week from this Friday, but what day was this written on? Oh, there is one over there. There we go. Yeah, so it was written on the 14th, which is Thursday. Did it say a week? Did it say a week from this Friday? So that would be the 22nd. Did it say that? A week from this Friday, yeah, so it'll be 22/14, and then the brown shape with horns. Is that the last one here? So 22/14/25.
Nope.
What?
Damn it.
Oh no, wait, did I put in 14? September is the 9th.
There.
Yeah, 44 is the one, it was the day before. So that was letting you know that the anniversary is the first four numbers, and then the painting IDs were the ones they were changing it to.
Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Wow.
Fucking radios.
Just
Run
released
for
my
one.
10 next
I'll
causes
need
of
help.
death. I mean, yeah, probably. Locate your team on sub-level 1. Alright, well, now I can... They're coming. Just have to get on the talkers. I could have done with some more ammo, I'm not gonna lie. Not an empty box. shots. Oh, better be some ammo in some of these rooms, because, oh, good lord. Too much tile between style and overlap. Comprehensibility and style, F. Dark screams the darkness. A dark reminder of the dark's inner darkness. Amazing. Just repeatedly using the word dark over and over again. But the tone and content was an A. The rot snail beamed. A wooded grain bent from the owl. Egg mail. F. Making progress again. Pistol looked at flashlight in shock. There was nowhere to run, he realised. Amazing. Need more wake research material. Exactly, bestsellers right there. At least there was some pistol about. No, that's just the outside. Okay. Walking on the Xbox mic breathing heavily, yeah. It does kind of sound like that.
Also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. If the story gives the shadow a, how do you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine. In our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it?
That's interesting.
Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Yeah, that's true. That's really interesting, because obviously, like, if Alan writes something and then it, like, comes to be, and then obviously, like, with the way they get into the darkness at the end and everything, like the old gods write a song that has a specific thing that happens. That thing happens. But if the piece of art is open to interpretation, who knows what will actually happen. It's very interesting. There's so many of them. to explore the rooms and stuff. That does mean I'll basically have to find Oh my god. Good lord. Well, I don't have any more heals. They didn't drop any, or anything. Background report of that guy. Name is apparently involved in AWE 35 and was only on the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Okay. So he was a Hartman patient. He was injured during the AWE. He was questioned and cleared by FBC staff. After Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed, moved to Watery. Oh, okay. We go in the game as well. Recent surveillance confirms he has no known personal relations or affiliation with paranatural groups. So he continues to paint as of the date of this report. Interesting. I've got no... Oh, I've actually got no flashlight charge either. Caesar! Run for the left, otherwise I might actually die.
The Marmots turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority.
Oof.
They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods.
Just wanted a coffee machine.
Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Yeah, that's right, I say, on the brink of death.
Sub-level 1.
Ah, you fucking bastard!
Well, I wasn't ready for that.
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
You don't need to remind me, that's why I'm here. I mean, at least I heal a little bit, but it's not looking good for me.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
So do I need to go press that button to move the paintings again then? Because it's in the way of the door, isn't it? Firing mechanism working. Throwing the test projectiles a good distance. The things between the grenade launcher and it's a bit loose. That's ammo. That's batteries. Okay, that's good. Recharge the torch.
Okay, this should get me down to
And we
sub-level
got the
5.
level 3 key card as well.
And this should get me past any other problems.
What is it? Charge the black rock launcher on the trigger. Charge shots go further and deal more damage on impact. Isn't the black rock thing something to do with the...
There was a crack in the lake house.
Underground part of the
The
base,
Marmonts had let
oldest
the
house.
lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant.
Oh, it's the thing
Went
she was
bad.
reading, the 3-part song
The
from
truth
that
was
video.
controlled here.
Okay, so I now have this, which hopefully will be useful for getting rid of those painted things if I have to try and get past them again. I looked at all
Bingo.
of this, right?
That key card's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
No, I didn't. Didn't look at these when I was in here last. Wasn't there a piece of what in here? Oh yeah. Oh. It requires a password and there's no...
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Doesn't seem to be any clues in here though. There's a little like cat on a post-it note. Should double check that thing over here.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the
Over
lake...
that one. Look at the note again. Wait, which one? The sticky cat note, does it? It's so hard to see. Oh yeah, it does. Oh god, I can't read that. Zero. Why is there not a better way to like zoom in? There's a lot of zeros, 2s and 9s. Yeah, there you go, right with the first one. So let's see. What we're saying. Sensitivity reminder, not allergies are a serious health issue, making out them is not appropriate workplace behaviour. So he bought everyone a bunch of pies, someone with a nut allergy complained, and then they got reassigned to basically, instead of being senior researcher, to acting inventory supervisor because they complained about pies. Okay, so there's not It's a little bit of lore, but there's nothing really... I didn't really gain anything from that, sadly. Which I guess makes sense, because it was very awkward to actually get them the code to open it. Yeah, I don't know if it was a one or a thing, yeah. I couldn't tell at first if it was a date or something. Do I have to... No, the paintings have to be moved in order for me to yeah, where else would it get locked? Like, so yeah, level 2 there was a... Oh, there's a battery I missed. But yeah, level 2 there was a 3-card door. Because I need to go... I know where it wants me to go, but I want to try and make sure I get... check any extra, like, rooms and stuff.
Changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest,
yeah, so I guess
no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Is actually just that guy. I say zoomed in face, but the spooky face that appears that was at the end of the trailer, and that we've seen a few times. Is that just the darkness possessed Mormont guy now then, or? Let's see. Level 3 door over here.
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning. It's an unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened. I believe that's the saying. Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. A final piece of art. This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure
yeah, it's
truth.
Probably the painting that we encountered.
He put everything he had into this one. Literally. Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit. Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
I never needed any of it. The fools will finally see me for the genius I am.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Don't have a lot of ammo though, so be careful. Right, how do I research the lake house? I'm informed of all proceedings in this facility since Dr. Marwan is failing to provide me with details about her team's progress, so you will seek information from members of her team. Anyone who comes to me with details on Project Armor's current progress will be rewarded. So yeah, they're just operating separately the whole time. And then even like spying on each other. Alright, so that was there. There's a battery. Oh, apparently there is a cupboard or something I didn't open. Yeah, there we go. Some more batteries. And then yeah, there's some batteries over here apparently somewhere. Alright, so let's go to floor 3 now then. Yeah. There's the lift on there. It's not, is it? Yeah, this is where I came out of, where I unlocked the thing. Oh, come on, I was dodging. Man, I really need to find some health. So if my next objective is, the next main objective is to go to floor -5. I haven't actually been to 4 yet.
Sublevel 3.
Yes, there's a couple of containers and there's 2 locked doors on this floor as well. There wasn't really much on there, the starting floor, was it? It was just the entrance bit with the lift. Yeah, I see you over there. Container over here. Good, okay. Yes, health.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
So there is a container somewhere. Oh my. Okay. Not sure where that's supposed to be then, but can't open here. Yo, Bringer, how's it going?
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
Does a critic define what is art? Kidnap / luring critics. Audience, the artist. Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? Define an artist. A drug-using bum. Often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. Left-wing politics made real by the shadow. Any writing eyes, not for abstract art or poems. Anything in here? Items and containers, no. Alright, so we got floor 4. Dr. Marmont's office is there. Research archives. Find someone in the lower levels and get to the experiment site on level 5. I mean, I guess I'm going to level 4 next then, but... don't want to waste any ammo that I don't have to. his health. It took me so long to get. Right, down to level 4 we go. Map updated.
Holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man!
Okay.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No!
Wait, what was that?
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet? Or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Damn. Okay, so can I go to the portal now?
Sublevel 4.
Yes. Yes, I can. Research archives. And yeah, definitely sounds like a good place for a bunch of lore. Sub-level 4, give me lore. So both the doors open. I'm assuming they both go the same way. Let's see if there's anything to pick up on this side. Nope. Okay, into the safe room. Nice. Okay. Can't open this now. door. There it was. Oh, apparently twice. And then it had nothing in it. How disappointing. Oh. Oh, that's just the door. Yeah, boo. Empty lockers, we don't like that. Take some handgun bullets though, I suppose. The note she made on the map is just shifting geometry bullshit. I like it. God.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
Planning season was a bust.
Press the dodge button. She just kind of went back against the table and then got hit with a hammer. But yeah, I think it's been really good so far. I'm enjoying all of the extra lore. Oh God. Of course I'm back here. I did it again, except the other door stayed shut this time. Oh, I had shotgun ammo and a flashbang in it this time. That's much better. Yo, Edmund, how's it going?
Diana setting her off.
We can actually get paint man. Come on. Not complaining. Two flashbacks. Ah. What am I doing? Why is it doing it again? Because like twice I used the beam thing. Fuck's sake. Because it's annoying that I know there's no other like save point in between, but going all the way back to there. Oh, there's actually bullets in there this time.
Come on.
That's back to just being hanged up on it, sadly.
Diana sat in her office.
It's actually just trying to disappear. Stay down, he's to go down first, jeez. Piss, can I? Okay, yeah, sure. I do like that. That's the perks of working for the organisation is getting to use crazy alien space rock launching guns that destroy weird supernatural alien monsters. There's so much going on here. Ah! didn't die at this bit. Yeah, that's super annoying. But yeah, shout out to Raldo for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, my dude. Shout out to Garrett, Tory B, Snake Eater, One Man, One Stylus, and X82. But yeah, I mean, this is just a, like, I don't know, I'm enjoying the lore for this. It's the explanation of what's been going on before things really kicked off in the town. Also, I really just like the exploration of some of the concepts of, like, what art actually works with the dark presence and everything. It's pretty cool. It's some interesting ideas that I've not really thought of. Because obviously they do, as we said, like in the main game, like use the power to their own benefit sometimes by writing things, whether it's a page or a song, so that something will happen. But then, yeah, if art is more subjective, like who knows what will happen. Very interesting. And then, yeah, obviously the guy that they tried to, like, manipulate, who's then just gone crazy and essentially, like, painted the wall with himself. Ah, what the hell? That seems a bit... Get out of here. Right, so where's the loop into... Where am I supposed to go next? Oh god. Is this all changing on as I'm going? Because I thought I was going that way. It's just all like shifting. I have no idea where I'm going. Hopefully I haven't just gone all the way back to where I just came. I don't think so though. This looks different. So I'm headed there. Hopefully. Like I want to look down these side bits, but I feel like, yeah, they're just there to be weird visual. This is where I want to be. Yeah. I'll turn the light back on. Well, let's look in there with the light on first, because... Yeah, I don't remember a lot about the first game, so that's cool. If he was that on, it was in the first game. Because they do mention, obviously, in that note that we found that he was there. So, annual report... strides. Yeah, we've got the early warning system, of course, that we know about. Shadow and the sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have simply been difficult to develop without an active AWE. Suppression techniques is ongoing. Team has been testing counter frequency projection. Summary 2017, successful year, predicted for 2018. Yeah, I like the idea that they were trying to develop like anti-shadow being weapons, but when there's no AWE going on, then obviously there aren't a bunch of those corrupted people around, so they've got nothing to test them on.
September 13th, 2023, notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Yes.
60 breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain. There's something in the way. What next? Sharp pain. Deep breaths. 60.
Of Redacted, the musician who the late Professor went discovered missing, damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. 6 deep breaths, that's the song. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted. Somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. That's interesting. Yeah, that's no worries, Kay, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, she basically made this song to escape from here. That's interesting. Yeah, they definitely don't rush games. But yeah, it feels like this is not going to summarise everything we want to know, so... Attraction to art. Art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. It's true. Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality are centered on writing, cinematography, or about other mediums. Painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on. What about crafts outside the most common artistic expression? Baking, woodworking, etc. Non-physical mediums. Something will become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression. Or an equation made up of all three. What would be the order of importance?
60 breaths till I'm mine.
Interesting.
60 breaths, you can wait outside. Just like that, just like that.
So there's like nothing outside there, right? It seems like. If we go back in here and turn the light off again.
The lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them.
That's interesting.
All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research.
You can designate the
I mean,
as
if
P6.
he can do that,
Was
then
that
what is stopping me
brother?
from going
Is that
down
the
to that
code name
lab?
for him, P6?
And I don't know,
'Cause
just
that kind of looks like a
inverting the
picture of Mr.
amplifiers
Door
or
that he said
misaligning
he saw
the
he
receivers or
envisioned, didn't
both. It's the same thing in principle.
Tree.
Switching off the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really
Pressing on
fucking
light
rich,
switchboards.
Jules.
If you find one,
Oh, and he's
pull it 3
reportedly
times.
misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished.
Hey.
The Ocean View
Nice.
Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
I mean, it's all, I don't know, it's all part of the same lore, isn't it? You don't have to have a preference. Like, the main game was obviously super good because it was a big, full game. But each of the expansions have their own thing to add to it. I think this has been awesome so far.
Panopticon? But the Panopticon isn't
Yeah.
headquarters.
What? This is crazy. What's going on? Is it? It is. Where is it?
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. That's so well intentioned. I need to know if it can...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
big experiment
Yeah, it
tomorrow.
was him.
I can't find the
This is
details
well,
anywhere.
when he said, "Tell Jesse I tried."
Bastard is hiding them.
So what's going on over
All
there
those
then?
years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work. And
So find someone on the lower levels and get to experiment sub level 5 is still the goals.
oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages
Yeah,
that I
I was
need
going
to
to say, it
reference
definitely
have
looks
just
like a
vanished.
sneak peek at what's going to be going on in Control, or like where we go in
critical
Control
Bureau
2. That crazy, like, skylight. Like the sort of dual inverted skylines. That was awesome. Well, yeah, we go. I guess the only place to go now is down to level 5. But yeah, Alan Wake 2 definitely was my game of the year for last year. The year before it was Elden Ring. I don't know what it'll be for this year.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Threshold experimentation.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced, it was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option. She made a painting of her own. Typical fucking Marmonts.
Yeah. No. I've got such little health. This feels like the entire deck. And then get hit immediately. God, I've got no hints. Yeah, that's one way, I guess. damn. Really? She teleported right next to me and then, like, immediately hit me twice. Bruh. Oh, come on. Oh my god. The dodge is so bad. You do it and it like doesn't move you away far enough. So, like, how am I still getting hit? I'm, like, running away. Oh, great. I used the torch on her, but it didn't make her stop in her tracks. That's there. Did before. Didn't do again. Oh, come on! Dodge is so bad. It's annoying. Literally just dodging like constantly and still getting hit. Oh my god. This is one of those like really annoying situations with a game where like a game or a DLC or something is really good, but then it has like a really bad like boss fight. And with how many like enemies there were throughout the main game, like compared to how much ammo I had and how much health I got. Obviously, like, it's one of those things I should have just tried a lot harder to take less damage early on. Imagine how much easier this would be if I was coming into this fight with like a bunch of health kits already. Yeah. how she like tracks to me. She like moonwalked at me. Come on, I saw her throw it and I pressed the button so ahead of time and still didn't dodge it out of the way of it, apparently. Fuck off. Like, this is... I'm ruining the DLC for me. Like, this isn't fun at all. There's nothing in there. She threw it at where I was going. She's back. I'm stuck. I'm sorry, what? I can like keep my eyes on it at all times. It's not super hard to dodge. I've messed up a few times, but yeah, I'm trying to like get all these other bits. I now have 2 kills. Yeah, again, I'll take your eyes off that for a second. Oh, come on. I'm gonna get one of those things and pick her every time she goes in there like this. my god. That was... Oh, that was horrible. Oh, we did it. Let's get those praise the sun emotes in the chat. Oh my god. I guess these were like, were these refreshing throughout the thing? Because I swear I opened all of these ones from the inside bit.
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Enough time for this. I need to shut down this threshold before it fractures.
What does that mean?
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Well, there we go.
We wrote so many things.
Well, no. So this was a prequel, wasn't it? This is her, because she was mentioning at the beginning Saga. So this is her telling Saga what happened when she got to Bright Falls. So she went to the lake house, came out, saw that vision, knew to find Alan Wake in the woods, and then obviously that leads on to the bit in the game where they turn up and arrest him. And then obviously he ends up in the prison. It's actually Mr. Scratch and all of that. Like, this is all before. It's before / partly at the same time, I guess. It's the beginning of two, like Alan Wake 2. Interesting.
Stopped, and I know that she was dropped. What a mess, deep breaths. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain,
Definitely some interesting lore about the entity and the artwork and stuff about the FBC and everything. Very cool.
I got let go.
But yeah, no continuation of the actual what the heck is going on in the Dark Place with Saga, Alan and Casey. So yeah, I guess we will have to wait for Alan Wake 3 to find out all of that stuff, right? Because this is essentially the last the last DLC. Well, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on in Control 2, which we know is going to be a thing. There's that FBC game. Alan Wake 3, I guess, will eventually be a thing. But yeah, overall, I very much enjoyed the DLC. I did not enjoy the final boss fight. It was very awkward. But so that's the thing, combat's not like... Combat is a thing you do a lot in the game, like in 2, but it's not a combat-focused game. So the dodge is very, like, awkward and has to be, like... I guess it's kind of like Dark Souls dodging, where there's only those few seconds that count as, like, the invincibility frames where you won't get hurt. But the number of times you, like, dodge back away from an attack, but because the enemy's lunging towards you, they still end up hitting you anyway. And obviously everything in the DLC, including the boss, does fairly decent damage to you. So I could only really take, like, 2 proper hits from her, and then it's like, well, now I have to heal or else I'm immediately dead. But yeah, I appreciate all the extra lore and stuff. Very interesting. I really liked seeing the inside of that facility in, like, the Alan Wake 2 engine, like I said, because it's all very Control, like, aesthetic, the way the FBC decorates and stuff, right? So it's all very interesting. Good lore. Still leaves us with plenty of questions and needing more. So I guess we'll have to wait till Control 2 and the other FBC game. It seems like more of an action shootery co-op game, but of course there'll be nuggets of lore in there, I'm sure. And then, yeah, I guess an announcement of some kind of Alan Wake 3. Maybe there will be another DLC, but I'm pretty sure they only made, like, the big announcement about the 2. So they could announce a third one at some point, but I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very good overall, like I say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you're watching the VOD. I definitely still recommend Alan Wake 2 anyway, just the game's super good. Both the DLCs have been very enjoyable. This one was definitely a bit longer than the Night Springs one. But yeah, overall very good. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is going to be it from me, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.